extra time, so I'm just trying to help you out.
What's the golden wolf symbol? It says Romulus treasure. What the fuck is a Romulus?
Romulus is the founder of Rome. You've already done one of those as the Alexi wolf people.
Ah.
They're like the new assassin tombs from AC2. You have, although there's no point going to the treasure of Romulus until you've done all of the layers of Romulus.
It's weird seeing red dots on the map and them not immediately being hostile towards me.
Oh yeah.
It's really
Maybe
weird how Ezio runs.
Maybe they think that you're on their side because you've got a weird fucking rapper the rapper. So
Oh, it's got like weird linguini arm. Did you see that guard? Fuck it, you just took them
to anything right now. Is your stream seconds. What the fuck is going on?
The mercenaries are wearing different shades of green now. Why are there so many guards on horses?
Because you're in that area of Rome where it's just like mostly fields and ruins. It's easier to get about on a horse. Which either you've forgotten exists or you just prefer running because you can call your horse at any time, but you were just running the whole way to wherever you're going. I feel like I remember this place that you're trying to get to, because I couldn't figure out how the fuck to get up there for ages. Because Rome's built with like 7, I think, hills around it. Some of these fucking spots are annoying because there's like one entrance. And the rest of the places are like too high for you to climb up to it because it's on top of a hill. Annoying.
Is there a tactical advantage to having a bunch of hills around you? Because it seems if someone takes over all the hills, they can just rain arrows and catapult down on you. That way you're going to go, you're surrounded by fucking hills.
Oh, I mean it is a tactical advantage if you control the hills. This guy you're looking for is underground, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've had to go past the guy blocking the door.
Oh, well, I figured you'd just stab him.
God, you just died. Jesus Christ.
Kick him!
I did!
Tells you... Yeah, but why didn't you just do that first?
Because I forgot.
Piece of bitch with your put-on accent.
Where is this chode I'm assassinating? Well, I ain't gonna fucking put on accent. This is the actual. I'm talking like this all my life.
Yeah, because you're putting it on. You're actually a Downton Abbey sounding motherfucker.
Oh yeah, is that why my posh voice is really bad? When I talk like this?
That's your real voice.
That's not. I'm not fucking. Who's the old guy with the big ears and the nose who the Queen's related to? Is it Prince Philip? Is that him or is that the bold one? I remember Harry because he's the ginger one, and you know it's fun to bully ginger people.
What? Right. What? Prince Philip's the one that was married to the Queen but died earlier this year. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, does she have a brother?
Not that I know of. That Prince Charles is our oldest son.
I think it might be him. Is Charles the bold one?
No. Didn't know there was a bold one.
Yeah, the one who married the Kate woman, the commoner. And then his brother married the orange bitch.
Sorry. The one that married Kate Middleton.
Yeah.
That's Prince William?
Oh yeah, Philip he's the oldest son. How old is the fucking queen?
I just told you Philip was her husband that died this year.
Okay, who's the oldest son?
Prince Charles.
Charles, yeah, it's Charles I'm thinking of.
Right, Charles isn't bold. None of
yeah,
them
I mean,
are bold.
William, he's bold. Charles is the oldest one.
He's not bold.
I thought he has like a big bald spot on the top of his head.
He's got a bald spot. He's not bald. He's got hair on the rest of his head other than like a patch in the middle where it's receding.
Get on that big fucking tower. God damn, I can't do the jumpy grab. Do you know what I'm referring to when I say the jumpy grab?
Yes.
Okay, good. Why is there just a doctor here in this like high security area?
Because even guards need healthcare, Joe. Especially when they're getting stabbed all the time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot you can do for somebody getting stabbed in the fucking throat.
Did you not know ancient Romans had a way to resurrect people?
How?
The power of medicine.
Well, that wouldn't bring you back from the fucking dead.
When you haven't done the tower or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from the guards so I can climb the tower.
Yeah, but you could have just killed them. Now you've got to run all the way back around again to get like up there.
Say easy.
It's extra steps, is my point. You've gone all the way around. You could have just gone there straight away. It's quicker to kill them. When you can just chain kill them in this game, you don't have to spend 20 minutes spamming square like in the last one. You can chain kill them if you don't keep fucking up like you do. Come on, Joe. What's with this performance I'm seeing?
Been a while.
Like 2 days.
Fuck.
Why don't you just use medicine? What? Why did you let that happen? Why didn't you just use the medicine?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
It was flashing on your screen, man.
Yeah, but I thought, oh, I'll just get it right this time, and I didn't.
Why would you? Why?
I have to kill him again. Fuck's sake. Well, at least I've got nutmeg.
Ew, you want a nut in your dog? What's wrong with you?
No, nutmeg, the weird spice thing. Can nutmeg get you high? Because I've heard people like smoking it multiple times, but I'm not sure if that was just a joke.
Hold on, I'm just putting in the group chat that you want to bum your dog.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I think you can get higher with nothing. A lot of it.
So where can I buy nutmeg, just out of curiosity?
It's not curiosity though, is it? Why aren't you calling your horse? You're just chasing, like you're gonna catch up to him on foot.
Why is my horse going toward the enemies? He's escaped. God, fuck.
Jesus, that was... You somehow did a worse job than the first time around.
You know what? Fuck it, just let him kill me. For God's sake.
No mercy for you.
I like how they're taking ages to kill you now. Now that you're literally stood there doing nothing. Wait, what happened to the rest of it?
I don't know. They just decided to stop coming after me. I apparently lost all of them except for this one guy. Why is there a guy on a horse that's moving? Just stop moving and point the bow at me. He's not even shooting me. Oh, did he just try and steal his kill? Okay. When you said I remember this hill, I thought you were remembering like something about it in history because you're a history fag.
Well, I did learn about the hills too.
Like you just overlooked me referring to you as a history fag.
Oh, we need to have a game of Balloon League when we're drunk.
Fuck is Balloon Ream?
Balloon League, you old man.
What the hell is Balloon League?
Check your phone. It's only the most intense game ever.
I mean, given it involves balloons, it involves drinking, doesn't it?
No, shut the fuck up. It's the most intense game ever.
I mean, this looks like a great way for something in your house to get broken.
It looks like a great way to have fun, that's what it looks like. And if you break something, it just means you're clearly not as good at Balloon League as me.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure multiple things are going to get broken if we're both playing it drunk.
Do it sober then. I'll kick your ass either way. Just like chess and just like when I kicked your ass at Connect 4 basketball.
Okay, you only won that because I wasn't drunk.
Makes no sense.
Well, yeah, I was great at it when I was drunk. I suck it in real life.
Goals your senses. You'd be
What?
worse drunk than you would sober.
Well, I was a lot more accurate at doing it when I was drunk.
How do you know you were drunk?
Because I remember it. I remember like
Probably
getting a
just think you
bunch
were
in the
accurate.
exact places.
Didn't happen.
I was doing it too hard when I was sober.
Didn't happen.
Where are you going out? History fag.
What?
I heard you unmute your mic. I almost called you an art fag, but I remember you're not into art, you're into history.
I think you did hear me unmute my mic.
So, I mean, I thought you went somewhere.
I'm right here. Where would I have gone that fast? I was talking to you
to
like 10 seconds ago.
some family bullshit. How am I supposed to know? I'm not with you.
10 seconds?
Yeah, maybe you ran really fast.
You fucking hot. you been taking nutmeg?
No, I don't know where to get nutmeg.
In a shop?
Oh, cool.
Not that you're going to be able to get enough to get high off of it, so it doesn't matter.
How much do you need to get high off of it?
Like, it's an ingredient.
So how much of it do you need to get high?
More than you're going to get. It's also not efficient at all, and it's dangerous.
What's dangerous about it?
What's dangerous about heroin too? Are you going to ask that? Next.
Yeah, I mean, I know what's dangerous about heroin, 'cause it'll give you a heart attack. Well, nutmeg did to you.
Nutmeg's not meant to be consumed as a drug, Joe, so believe it or not, not great for you. Damn it.
Don't what?
What?
Well, it said don't. You like whispered it, don't.
Said god damn it.
Oh. What you whispering god damn it about?
Yes. FYI, getting high off of nutmeg has similar chemicals in it as peyotes. Meaning lots of hallucinations, nausea and dizziness. That doesn't sound like a pleasant high.
I mean, the entire point of taking mushrooms is to get you to hallucinate, and they're pretty popular.
It's not really the same thing, Joe.
So how do you know? Have you ever tripped on mushrooms?
I know more about it than you do.
How do you know more about it? You've been fucking taking them.
Nope, but I know more about it than you do.
How?
Through experiences.
Oh, so you've taken them
people.
then? And that's...
Can I just talk? Like, is that not possible with you, or is
No.
it just like, oh, I'll let somebody say one word and then I'll assume that I know exactly what they're about to say?
That's what I do.
Well, then I'm never going to speak to you again. From now, I'm just going to be quiet forever.
Alright, I will just stop playing Assassin's Creed then if you're not going to bother talking to me about it.
I was going to bother talking, but you've ruined your chances at any conversation because of your habits.
Fair enough. So can I just stop playing then?
No, I'm still watching.
Alright, you're talking to me now, ain't you, bitch?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, look. How was I supposed to know?
You fucking rich white boy trying to control.
How was I
the
supposed to
minorities.
know I
What's
can
wrong
make
with
this?
You? We don't live in like the 1600s anymore. You can't go
You're
around
white,
controlling
Jordan. You're white and richer than me.
minorities.
You're middle class.
I'm a minority, and you're trying to oppress
If
me.
Labour were in power, you'd be taxed
you're
more because you've got more money than me.
You're disgusting. I also wouldn't be taxed more because you need a lot more money to be taxed more.
Well, that was the metaphor.
I would still fit into the same classification as you.
I thought that was why you argued with Lily a bunch, because the tax shit Labour would impose.
I argued with Lily because most of their things were bloody shit. Can you climb this tower, by the way? You're just jumping back and forth.
Okay, listen, just look. How was I supposed to know Ezio can make this? Look at that.
Because it's right next to it.
I didn't know Ezio could jump between the fucking flag things.
Well,
Does he want to go up?
Twonk. That's clearly not where you're supposed to go. Like. Come on, man, you're embarrassing yourself. Yo, what the fuck are you gulping like that for?
Dunno. What's the matter? Don't you like me gulping irregularly? I need to synchronise first before I set this place on fire.
No, you don't. Igniting it does synchronise.
Does it?
Fairly
Shit.
sure.
Fucking better do.
I'll try it. Only one way to find out.
Yeah, it did. Cool. It's weird that I can see his eye. He literally just rubbed his hands together like a greedy Jordan.
You're so bad. You're awful.
What's awful about me?
You're awful, you are. Jesus.
What? Because I'm not saying offensive things?
You're terrible, man. Jesus.
Why am I so terrible? I don't hate Jews, just the Israelis.
Wow. Wow.
This video is definitely getting taken down just for that.
Unbelievable.
Now, who do you support then, eh?
If I had to pick a side, and I don't particularly care either way, and I don't necessarily think either side is really, being the good guys, but probably Palestine, just because...
Racist, you hate Jews.
No, I hate the Israelis, there's a difference.
Oh! You're terrible.
Because it's kind of the British people that created this problem.
I didn't create shit, I wasn't even born when this started.
Hey, you're
It's
part
the
of this
boomers
nation.
who started it, not
You're
me.
You're part of this nation, so you have to deal with the consequences.
Well, I mean, if I'm part of the nation, I have to deal with its consequences. It would be nice if the Queen would give me some of her fucking gold.
Yeah, agreed. But, nah, that's not how it works. The poor people...
Oh, the poor people have to deal with the consequences.
Yes, the rich people will continue to be rich and comfortable while they make the poor people fight their battles for them, which is the same way it's always been throughout history.
Oh, Ezio didn't even knock. Somebody could be wanking in there.
I mean, it's his hideout.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
I
shit.
secured something of great worth from one of my contacts. We now have the names of several Templar agents Cesare has recruited to terrorize Roma.
How do I find them?
I can give you a general location.
I mean, do you really need the names if they're terrorising Rome? I'm pretty sure they're not going to be blended in.
Point you in the right direction. My contact will continue searching for more names.
This information came from a
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could pick Osama bin Laden out of a fucking crowd.
lucky guess.
Grazie. Claudia, Bartolomeo, and La Volpe
That's
are waiting
racist.
for you inside. I can't
Alright, Gaddafi then.
That's also racist.
Gaddafi, he makes me laughy.
That's... I don't know if that's racist or not.
What have you discovered?
That bastardo Cesare is in the Castel Sant'Angelo with the Pope.
My spies tell me that the apple has been...
Wait, is that the same Pope Ezio, like, didn't kill the first time?
His identity.
Yeah.
Caterina will be moved to the
I
in
mean,
the Castello
he probably should have fucking killed him the first time.
Bene. So the Castello it is.
Yeah, that's what
Roma
Machiavelli
will
said.
be quickly with
You dropped the
Cesare.
ball a bit here, Ezio.
Only if the opportunity to assassinate them arises will I take
Now you've got to assassinate the Pope again,
not
but do it right this fucking
mistake the
time.
vault. You must kill them now.
I'm with Machiavelli, Ezio. We should not wait.
I just realised this guy has mutton chops and a handlebar moustache.
They must pay for Mario's death.
Do not worry.
I think there's also a bit of like beard on the underside of his chin. He's just got it everywhere but the front. Blacksmithing. Oh, okay, it's just for all the shit I can buy. You know, in Assassin's Way, is that a DLC weapon? Oh, it's a common. I remember in like 2, there were a bunch of DLC weapons in the villa I never knew about till I got Altair's sword. So at that point, they were all fucking useless. I still got to collect feathers, just there's less of them, so they're harder to find. Great.
I don't even know why he has to collect them in this game. You're not meant to speak to that architect guy.
I don't know, there wasn't a mission start marker above his head.
Yeah, but there's the blue marker there. Also,
Like
there's not a mission start marker, because didn't you already start the mission? That's why you came into this building.
Claudio Auditori and La Volpe. Through my associates spread across the city, you can channel your florins to any part of the underground you desire. You may
it just mirrors Ezio's armour a little bit over-designed with all the weird stitchings and shit.
Income from your new tenants will be
no, I don't think so, because that's kind of what the Renaissance was all about.
Bookkeepers can be found
Flair fits in with the time period.
Perfect Recall. What? Is that the Total Recall sequel? Achieve 100 synchronization and any sequence of them. Okay.
Did you just say synchronization?
Oh, I mumbled a little bit.
Synchronization and any sequence.
Fixer upper. What the fuck? Complete DNA secret 3. Okay, oh, they're handing out the trophies today.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get platinum before you know it. Just gotta get those Borgia flags.
You know what's weird? I told Georgia she could get an achievement in Payday 2 just by throwing a bag of cocaine in the water. And she, for some reason, refused to throw the bag of cocaine in the water, even though we're going to be doing shitloads of jobs and getting loads of money anyway.
That's for her. We can all laugh at her. I'm going to download Payday just to do that and then uninstall it so we can laugh at her for not having the trophy.
Well, it's like my favourite trophy because like the picture for it is called Fish AI. So it's just a little picture of a fish floating with a bag next to it.
Quadro autistic.
Something you might try to pull, that's a day 2 mission, and there's another achievement on day 1 I helped her get, but I can just help you get that because it's pretty easy. Do they have a bunch of guns above their head?
What? Oh, I don't know. Why are you hating on all the side missions, eh? Only doing the main stuff.
I have story ones.
Eh?
I want to know the story, not the side. I don't go to a restaurant for coleslaw.
Are you serious? Do you take that approach in every game? Do you just not bother with side stuff?
So I mean, depends on the side stuff.
You don't know what the side stuff is.
What is the side stuff?
Well, why don't you find out?
Well, I assumed you wanted me to do the story, not watch me fail.
You're the one playing it. I'm here to watch you play it.
So is the weird gun symbol, is that side stuff?
You mental?
So this is side stuff.
What? I'm gonna be
What do I do here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The guards now with a symbol on their head.
Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about. In what way is that side stuff?
I don't know, I thought because there was a symbol above their head, there was something to do here.
Symbol above the heads of, like, the prostitutes that you can hire, does that make them side stuff?
I don't know, there might be no Ezio.
Like the thieves. Does he like being gang raped by men?
I don't know, I'm not Ezio, ask him.
Can't ask him, he doesn't exist. You're playing as him, so you are Ezio.
No.
Sounds like a lie, I know you do. Joe is a big nonce. Oh, yes he is, because he doesn't do side missions in games.
Well, I do side missions in games, it just depends on the games. In a lot of, like, in like Skyrim and Fallout I do side missions.
But it's like, why spend money on a game if you're only going to play the bare minimum of it?
Well, it depends. In like GTA, I'm not going to do like all the fucking side bullshit in GTA because that'd take fucking weeks and I can't be arsed.
You've got nothing better to do. You don't
I don't
have a
feel like
job.
I'm missing out on money because I haven't collected all the fucking radioactive waste in Michael's business.
Collectibles aren't exactly the same as side content with actual, like, cutscenes and side plots or fun activities.
Well, the problem is, like, I remember doing like some like Franklin's ones, like the Dom stuff, the weird like extreme sports guy. But then it told me to do all the parachuting, and one of them wanted me to go all the way to the top of a fucking crane and parachute off. And because I fucked up, it started me at the bottom of the crane and told me to climb up to restart it. So I couldn't be fucking arsed.
Oh, she is beautiful.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know
then
what
go
exactly you've got better to do, because
like that?
all you do all day is
Talk
sit on your
about
ass and
what?
play video games.
It doesn't matter. See,
So I don't know why you'd
most
be
men
like
are so afraid of
against
beautiful girls.
playing a game
Anyone
for
who actually
weeks
talks to them has
when
an
these are
advantage.
games that are
Just
designed
make it up as you go.
for you to play them for weeks. Especially GTA, where it takes years to make because they expect people to play it for ages.
What?
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, because I wanted to ask you something. Which is... What's your name?
Not one you'll ever need to make use of.
Aspetta, I wasn't ready. I was planning on being really charming and fun. And I just have a second chance. Oh well.
Ezio. All is not
Ezio.
lost. You made her smile. She will remember.
That was bad.
Yeah, she'll remember you being a jackass.
Take these. I'll
You'll follow her and see where she lives, Ezio. You're gonna get me too'd.
Why would she remember him being a jackass? It's like he said, Ezio made her smile. That's not exactly a negative sign.
I mean, if she's smiling because he's a fucking jackass, that's not a good thing.
She wouldn't smile if he was a jackass, would he? Would she?
You know, she could be trying not to laugh.
You don't laugh, Joe. Do you know what jackass means? Jackass is being an arsehole.
Because if he made himself look like an idiot, she could be smiling at him because, like, you know, it's funny.
Yeah, but that's still a good thing because it means she'll remember him.
Yeah,
You
she'll remember him
remember
being a fucking idiot.
No, she'll remember him making her laugh.
So, I mean, if
Getting
you
laughed
fall
at for
over
being-
and somebody starts
Yeah,
laughing
but
at you,
that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like you've been a bad person, is it? You make someone laugh, it's a positive.
I don't know, maybe it's my weird autism brain that assumes people laughing at me instead of with me is a negative thing.
Jesus, you make it so blatantly obvious that you've got no, like, social experience with women.
Well, yeah. Think if I fucking would, I'd be this much of a miserable bastard.
It's just some people are good at hiding it, but you just can't help but make it so obvious.
Oh yeah, because I've got Low social calibration.
Fuck does that mean? Are you a robot?
No, it means like I don't do well in
That was the
social
most-
shit.
That was the most robotic thing I've ever heard.
Like,
I
my
think
brain
you just made
doesn't
that
understand
term
how
up.
to act like a normal person in
Did you
social
just
situations.
Did you just make that term up?
No, I've heard it on a
Low
YouTube video.
social calibration. I'm not sure that's a medical term.
Well, I mean, fucking bell end ain't a medical term. Won't stop
I
you
have
using it.
low social calibration.
Fuck.
Wait, get back here.
Really though, we just gonna ignore how weird it is that Ezio is following a girl home. Oh shit, it's this asshole. Am I gonna beat the shit out of him?
See, but I am.
Get in line.
I think not, amore mio. I've decided.
Is this
I'm
gonna be like
tired
Ride to Hell
of
Retribution? Is
opening your
Ezio
legs
gonna
on your
beat
own.
up another buff burly dude and then bang the girl because of it?
Cane rognoso. What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you.
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing
You
this
see,
young
he thinks
lady's
he's
day.
entitled to sex, so if Ezio beats the shit out of him, he'll be entitled to sex. This is how it works. Women are like feral animals, they just follow whoever's the strongest.
Just cut that there. Women are like feral animals. That's enough, I think, for YouTube to have a look at.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Are you alright?
See, Ezio, what you should have done is walked up to him and stabbed him in the face. Women love it when you show dominance.
It's Christina.
Piacere, Cristina.
That's why you're getting loads of pussy now you're an assassin.
Well, Ezio. Looks like you got yourself a second.
Oh my god, he is getting pussy because he beat a dude up for her. Shit, it gets harsh. You just walk into the nearest coffee shop and smack a guy over the chair and just tell every woman in there she's my concubine now.
I mean, saving her from being sexually assaulted isn't quite the same as just walking into a coffee shop and smacking somebody with a chair.
So what you're saying is I need to hang about dark alleys until I find a woman being sexually assaulted and then like brutally murder the guy doing it? What you're saying is I should find a woman who's been abused by her husband, kill him, wear his face, and then fuck her?
Yeah, that probably works. That'd certainly work on me.
Or if I put George's face on and then fucked you.
Just cut that one there as well, I think.
Okay, if all of the side stuff is going to be like Ezio remembering shit, I might actually do them.
They're not all like that, but there's the Christina ones that are like that. I can't remember what the restored memory is.
I'm going to say, if it's like the
there's-
weird DLC thing, that's just you assassinating people, I'm going to skip them because that's fucking
I
boring.
did specifically tell you that there's nothing like that in any of the other Assassin's Creed games because it was terrible. The Copernico one that you should also have on your map somewhere was like a PlayStation exclusive DLC. Only like an hour long, or just a few missions or something. But that's the one where you meet that dude I told you about that, you know, had the theory of the Earth going around the sun.
Hey, this is the bit you like, perved on Ezio in the bath and then they have sex, because, you know, when a woman does it, it's fine.
No one kneels as low as
Yeah.
Lucrezia Borgia. Who put you up to this? Was it your brother or your father? Perhaps a bit of both? Perhaps at the same time?
Chiudi la bocca! None speak ill of the Borgia! The same will happen to any who defy us!
Good people of Roma, stay strong! You will be free, your time will come, I swear it!
They are going to torture her. You are here for Cesare and Rodrigo.
Caterina is a powerful ally. If we help her now while
AKA,
she's weak,
we had sex
doesn't
and I want to
return.
hit that again.
Perhaps. But kill Cesare and Rodrigo first.
Oh, this mission sucked. Like, when I was having to get like 100% sync for the platinum. To do the whole thing without being detected, and oh, it's a pain in the dick.
It's weird how like pain in the ass is normalised, but pain in the dick isn't. 'Cause, like, I felt a lot more dick pain than I have ass pain. Look, I don't know why your ass. The only time my ass hurts is when there was a big spot on it. Like, I've been hitting the dick randomly a lot more than I ever had somebody like, you know, blast me in the ass.
Just cut that there as well, blasting me in the ass. That's another one. Will you stop fucking up this very simple jump? Stubbity, stubbity, stub.
I just realised in certain points you can see Ezio's white coat in the K. There's only one layer of hay. There we go. Told you I had it handled.
You didn't at all say you had it handled, nor did I question if you did or not.
Shut up.
Forget the Pope, you only answer to me. Roma is the pillar that holds our entire enterprise aloft. She cannot
Yes, forget the most powerful man in Rome right now. You answer to me.
That tired old man's club. Play along for now, but soon we will have no need of them.
She'll be in good hands.
He was looking directly at me then. Just made us Ezio look like he's shaking his hips.
A little bit.
God, fuck.
Man, you were doing so well.
I see him. Go, go!
Well, I might as well just let him kill me at this point, actually. I've only got one health left anyway.
I mean, that's probably going to reset you right back to the beginning. Just
fuck. Stop moving.
Didn't know you cared that much about getting 100% sync.
I wanted to rub your nose in how easily I did it.
Nothing wrong with being equal, Joseph.
As soon as you tell me how hard something is, I immediately want to do it just to prove how easy it is.
Well, that wouldn't prove how easy it is. That'd either prove that you got a fluke or that you're skilled.
Well, either way, it's good.
Judging by the fact you just got fucked and chose not to grab onto any of those ledges as you were falling,
well,
I'm going to
go.
go with probably not skilled. Why don't you just hold circle?
Okay, I thought I had to mash circle. I had to press circle, sorry.
Oh, Joe, you're so big.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Your penis.
Why?
Big. I've heard anyway.
From fucking who?
Just a couple people here and there.
Which people?
Who's seen your penis?
Probably the doctor when I was a baby. Me.
Him.
Who's
I've
him?
heard it from the doc.
The doc? You've heard the guy who saw my penis when I was a baby?
Yeah, and he said it was the biggest penis he's ever delivered as a
What was
baby.
the doctor's... Okay, what hospital did he work in?
I don't know, because I visited him at his home. I didn't bother asking questions like that.
How did you find out which doctor did it?
From your mum.
Okay, why did my mum tell you this?
So I asked.
Why did you... Okay, what's... Okay,
Yeah.
Why did you ask?
So I just needed to make sure so that when we had this conversation, you know, it was like accurate.
Lucrezia.
So what's with this bitch in discount Jon Snow? He's got a really pointy chin.
They're brother and sister.
How I'd love to sew it shut.
Oh, they are referencing Game of Thrones.
What?
Have you talked to the
I thought there was in Game of Thrones that there's a brother and a sister who were banging.
Yeah, there is, and but they were based off of real life. These two.
Oh.
Should it?
No. Only it gets quite lonely here. You and I spend so little time together these days.
So what Ezio is discovering here is that incest is wincest.
Once I have secured the throne of Italia, you are going to be my queen. And your loneliness will be a thing of the past.
I cannot wait.
That was
Behave
great.
yourself while I am gone.
What?
The American old boy literally has the villain, like with like a bunch more words, basically just say incest is wincest. And not only was he banging his sister was also banging his dad, and he was banging his dad. And his dad killed both him and his sister.
What? I didn't wrap my head around the last few sentences there.
Okay, in the American Old Boy film, not only was the main villain banging his sister...
I don't want to know about the American one. Get that out of my life.
Not only was the main character banging his sister, he was also banging his dad, who was banging his sister. I held circle and it didn't work. Also in the American Old Boy, Sam Jackson has a mohawk. Thanos also hides his penis when he jerks off, for some reason, even though he doesn't know he's being recorded.
Not canon.
Still need to watch Old Boy.
Yeah, no fucking shit. It's honestly a crime that you've bothered watching the American one and not.
No, I haven't watched the American one. I watched a comparison video showing how like the American one is dog shit and the Korean one's good.
What's the point of doing that? Why don't you just watch the Korean one?
Because I skipped over all the bits about the Korean one so I could listen to the guy shit all over the American one.
Well, you should watch the Korean one. Especially so you can kind of weirdly grossed out by. Have you seen any clips of when he eats like an octopus?
Yeah, I've seen a little like snippet of it.
Yeah, well that was like an actual living octopus. That wasn't like fake. Which is pretty fucking grim, to be honest.
You know what's great?
Old Boy.
That and one of like the mukbangers on YouTube. That she did that to a live octopus, and you know, like the sucker thing. She got one of them on her fucking eye.
I don't know what a mukbanger is. It
like they
sounds
eat
like a
food
McDonald's
for a living.
thing.
She was basically eating a live octopus, and it started attacking her, and she's all like crying because her face is all covered in cuts where the octopus fought back.
What have you got against people like this?
Well, I had a problem with her eating an animal whilst it's fucking alive. Like, at least kill the fucking thing, then eat it.
Shouldn't you like be getting mad at the countries that like started that tradition rather than her?
No, I didn't know it was a tradition.
I just told you that he does it in Old Boy.
But is it a tradition in Old Boy, or is that just like a plot
thing that they do in like China and Korea and stuff?
Well, they fucking shouldn't.
Well, they do.
What did he talk about? His plans for Napoli? Did you like it? I can't remember. Perhaps you will remember.
I mean, did you like banging your sister, you blonde whore?
That puts you in your
Banging
place.
your brother, sorry, you blonde whore?
Lock it and give me the key.
Was it not locked already?
I mean, she was in there, so.
I mean, I don't know why she has to say lock it. Like, what, is he just going to leave it open for the prisoner to escape?
Yeah.
Why do all the guards have like weird puffy shoulders?
Hashtag fashion.
I mean, fashion's fucking stupid. Mainly because whatever's fashionable is shit I don't like.
I've heard clothes are pretty fashionable and you seem to wear those.
Oh yeah, it's just like shit like fucking that's considered fashionable, like wearing fucking branded bullshit like Supreme.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a clothes brand, remember, like they were selling like bricks with the Supreme logo on them. And people were buying them because anything with Supreme on it gets sold for shitloads. Because swag fags buy it.
Puffins are really cute.
Why did you bring it? Actually, do you know what's really cute, actually?
No.
Them fucking little tiny penguin I sent a picture to the group chat. That's like a special kind of penguin. It's like its own race of penguin.
When was this?
Oh wait, go into the picture bit in the group chat and you'll see it. It's like a little blue penguin.
Oh, the little penguin. But it stinks of fish, though.
Yeah, it goes in the fucking ocean to get food.
Yeah, but they smell so bad.
Polar bears probably smell of fucking fish because they swim in icy water to get seals.
I know, and it's disgusting.
Hey, Jordan's vagina smells like fish. You don't seem to hate that.
No, it doesn't smell that bad.
God damn, that little penguin's so cute. I want one.
Better not feed it fish.
Well, I'm gonna fucking have to. It won't eat anything else. It's a penguin.
Feed it chicken.
I mean, I don't know if they can eat chicken.
Feed it penguin.
I'm not gonna feed it fucking penguin. That's animal cruelty. What's wrong with you?
It's like that. Seen that clip from Family Guy where there's like two drunk seagulls on a beach, and one of them's like, "Hey man, you know what's really great? If you ever see those buckets that say KFC on them, they're always so good." And the other one's like, "Dude, that's bird." He's like, "What? He's like, you're eating another bird." He's like, "No." Just freaking out about it.
Actually, when is cannibalism wrong? Because like, if a shark eats another fish, is that not cannibalism?
Same species, though, is it?
So if I was to eat a monkey, would that be cannibalism?
Why would that? You're not a monkey, Joe.
But I'm close to a monkey.
No, you're not a monkey, Joe. That's not cannibalism.
So if I was to feed a seagull chicken nuggets, would that be cannibalism?
No, because a seagull's not chicken. It's weird because you're feeding a bird a bird.
Well, I mean, birds eat other birds.
That's what I was about to say. Insects eat insects, but it's like seagulls don't naturally eat chickens. Is the point? If you feed anything that's like it's not naturally meant to eat, then that's kind of weird.
So it's pretty much everything humans eat kind of weird then, because everything that's man-made we're not meant to naturally eat.
No, because we're not animals, like by the same standards as everything else we're talking about.
What about feeding dogs like kibble? That's not like natural dog food. Should be
no, because they've been what's the word? Conditioned to eat that.
Did I make a mistake jumping down here?
You don't get chihuahuas in the natural world, like that's never been a thing that's existed. Yes, you did make a mistake by going down there. I think you want to go up.
I don't get how like we still have big dogs, but we have all small cats. Oh, because the cat the size of a dog would fucking murder and eat you.
Okay.
Fucking Scylla randomly attacks me for no reason. So I wouldn't
yeah,
want...
but you think every cat is like your cat because it hates you because your family's probably mistreated it. Like,
it doesn't hate me, it won't keep at my room.
I've assumably heard stories about Rottweilers killing babies, but you don't think every dog's a knobhead, but you do with cats for some reason.
Well, because I've only known two cats. One was Tigger, my grandma's cat, that would attack anything that isn't a human that comes near it.
Right.
And the other is Scylla.
Joe,
which...
you've just backed up my point more. You've met two cats and you're assuming every cat is like that. You've heard stories of dogs killing people or children or babies, but you like dogs. Same thing. Not every dog's an arsehole, not every cat's an arsehole.
Fair enough. I'm used to Scylla attacking me during the day, then wake me up at 2 in the morning wanting fuss. So see, she will, if I don't give her attention at night, she will sit next to my head at 2 in the morning and fucking purr at me.
I mean, purring's not that bad, it's not exactly loud.
Like, she'll lean against me purring, like rubbing herself against me. Like, she will vibrate when she purrs next to me fucking head while I'm trying to sleep.
That's kind of cute, though.
It's fucking annoying because I can't sleep.
I couldn't get mad at a cat for that.
Fortunately for us, he is away. Any chance that is a second key?
The guard handed these to Lucrezia, so I assume not.
Do you know where she is?
Something that's also weird, like, Scylla would sit in the left corner of the TV where, like, important shit normally is, like health bars in GTA or, like, ammo counters in COD. And she wouldn't fucking stop, so I had to put a bit of sandpaper on that part of my TV so she wouldn't fucking sit there. And now she's sleeping on my pillow. She's rubbing her cat arse all over my pillow. Whenever I leave my RA code book around, she'll sleep on that, because apparently she fucking likes the colour yellow. Oh, look at Desmond receiving new emails, but he's actually got a life.
Sound a bit jealous.
Keep getting indigestion because I ate beans. I don't know. I ate beans an hour ago. I don't know why I'm getting indigestion now.
Why are you getting indigestion from beans?
Oh, fucking hell, just now. I'm probably going to put a load of cheese in it. It tastes nicer. Am I meant to go up or down here?
I think it's up again.
I love you so. I want to sing it to the heavens.
Please, you must
Who's this arsehole with a curly hair?
If Cesare found out, who knows what he would do.
Wait, so her brother is banging other women, but she's not allowed to bang other dudes because they'll get jealous.
Yeah.
But that should not deter us.
I mean, he sounds like a bit of a fucking dickhead.
Oh,
even if it wasn't his sister. What'd you say?
I said he is the villain.
Do I get over this gate? Also, why is he interested in the girl who's banging her fucking brother? That's a pretty big turn off for me.
She's pretty hot, to be fair.
I mean, do you want to risk her trying to bang your son after she gives birth to him?
He might not know that she's doing it, and it's not like she's doing it because she wants to. She's doing it because he's kind of a psychopath and he's making her.
Oh.
But what? She wouldn't be like trying to bang this dude if she was in love with her brother, would she?
Farewell, my love.
Oh, he's pretty brave, clearly. As soon as he hears a noise, he's like, I gotta go, I left the turkey in the oven.
Tell Cesare. We shall see how it feels when the shoe is on the other foot.
Yes, Signora.
Wait, why is she doing this to get back at her brother if she's been forced into it?
What?
She says, like, oh, tell him what happened, see how he likes it when the shoe is on the other foot, so... Like, apparently she doesn't like his brother banging women that aren't her, for some fucking reason.
I'm sure it's more just because he always makes her feel like shit, so she'd like to do the same to him.
Good, I'll have to confront her, not stab her, because she's a woman, so she doesn't get stabbed.
Please, continue. I did not not mean to interrupt.
What's with the he loves me not shit with your fucking rose? The rose is an arbiter of reality, you fucking bint.
He would have enjoyed this.
My fight is not with you, Lucrezia. Free Caterina, and I will stand down.
Impossible.
Then you leave me no choice.
I mean, Ezio, you should have just led with stabbing her in the fucking face.
Actually, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if she is in love with her brother or not. It's bothering me now. I need to Google it.
Apparently, it wasn't meant to kill her.
Nice. It didn't tell you to kill her.
So I assumed I was going to anyway.
But it didn't tell you to.
Okay, I'm kicking on, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, these are the counter arseholes, aren't they? Fucking hate these guys. Oh, I have to take a hostage, that's why I wasn't supposed to stab her.
Scream, however. I will be forced to take your tongue.
Stop fucking running!
Rescuing princesses from castles now?
Ora, kill him! I see him! Go, go! Forza, no!
She's not very smart, is she? Just standing there watching me murder all the guards.
I bet you think you're doing great things, charging around, killing whomever you wish.
Oh god, Ezio, just punch her in the face and drag her unconscious body like you can do in GTA 4.
Once your hunt was finished, your dear friend Lorenzo stripped them of everything and threw them into prison.
Yeah, come on, attack me. Come on, fuck. Okay, Ezio, just chop one of her toes off so she can't run properly.
The women were forbidden to marry, and the family tombstones were erased, wiped from the history books. Poof, just like that.
I like how she opts to run back up to the dead end upstairs as well, instead of...
Yeah.
You ignored the consequences of your actions, content to set events into motion, but unwilling to...
She just ran towards me. Like she just said, oh, you ignore the consequences of your actions. Like I'm not killing multiple guards.
I don't think you're meant to take her downstairs. I think you're meant to take her up to where Ginger Ninja was.
Oh, okay, I'll just follow where the guards coming from.
Well, it says you're on the same level as it. No, you're going the wrong way now, aren't you?
I mean, that's where I came from.
The ignorant make easy targets.
Well, I had to go down to come from the prison bit, so then come back up this way.
Yeah, I know. That's...
So I think I do have to go down there so I can go back up to the prison bit.
Yeah, I know, but you were going all the way down. You're not meant to go all the way down. You go down this first set of stairs and then it's left, isn't it?
Okay, Ezio, just drag her by her fucking throat. She can't keep getting out. I want to stab this bitch already, she's so fucking annoying.
You're a real people person.
Like at this point, actually, when she runs away, grab her legs and then pull them back. Just do a Belgium takedown, then drag her across the floor. I mean, I'm a people person, I'm just not a cunt person.
How I've missed you.
You're not.
Well, the problem is the majority of people are
Bring her here, I'll
cunts.
take the key. Guards! That's enough out of you!
Finally, Jesus Christ.
No.
I just like how she started shouting guards like I didn't kill about 15 of them on the way here. health, Jesus. Okay, I can drop the bitch.
As if I have a choice.
Jesus Christ, Ezio.
That was a little bit overkill, wasn't it? And fucking execution, Jesus Christ.
It's only on my hands. Alright, come on, bitch. Gotta get you to a tailor.
Save me, Ezio. With Forli taken, I am useless to you.
You have a family.
It is not your family.
Is that guy still alive? Ezio broke his fucking neck.
Yeah. Despite what the animation is, if you do that to somebody with like just your fists, it like technically knocks them out instead of killing them. Even though it makes no sense that he's alive right now.
E la politica. Of course. I knew it. You did not explain.
Where's a dumpster when you need one? I was referencing RE4 if that wasn't clear.
Caterina. Di Cesare.
Do you actually understand what I meant by that in RE4?
My name must still
Nope,
have
it's
some
been way
sort
too
of
long
value.
since I played it.
You know the Ashley, the president's daughter you're protecting? There's a dumpster, you can actually just go bitch dumpster and she'll hide in it so she's not a problem for that fight. Fuck. Am I going to have to drop her into the hay? Along with this corpse?
Maybe.
I was not expecting him to fall that way.
Don't you dare.
Look at Ezio's smug face. There you go, there's a corpse near you now.
Never do that to me again.
I'm just gonna rub my bloody hand all over you.
Such a gentleman.
It's weird how accurate Ezio's hands are while he's launching himself through the air, so he always stabs him in the back of the neck. I guess you come right here then, bitch. What? There's a fucking guard here. I'm not carrying her all the way over here.
Shoot him.
So, but then all the other guards are going to run over here.
Yeah, and then you won't have to keep dropping her to kill the rest of them. You've already been detected, what does it matter? Oh boy, my Willy needs to shoot some mortar out.
Fucking go then.
Why was that guy like stood there like almost like he was in a fucking like fighting position, like going like, come on, bring it, and then you just ran up to him and stabbed him in the face.
Yeah, I ain't playing. Got an injured bitch to take care of.
Your use of the B word to describe every woman you come across is a little bit offensive, I reckon.
I mean, I don't remember her name, so I just refer to her as bitch.
Caterina! It literally says it right there on your screen, buddy, old pal.
It's alright.
Fucking sexist.
Well, if it helps to refer to dudes as
Ezio's
cunts.
also, you know, mentioned it like 100 times over the past couple hours.
Whenever I don't remember a dude's name, I just call him a cunt. So it's not exactly like I'm discriminating.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna go and shoot water out my penis and see if I've got any food.
Oh, you laggy bitch, if you're still watching, comment. So it will appear on the screen, so now.
Hurry, Ezio.
Ride across the breach. I will cover you. Go to Isola Tiberina. Find Machiavelli there. You'll be waiting for me.
What about you?
Someone has to stay here and distract the guards.
Get back in one piece, or I will never forgive myself.
Go!
No mercy for you!
I may be explained. I just counted the game. Respect for your bellies, idiota. Drunken wager. Must have been drinking the good. You got what now? Stop, straniero! Obviously, some backwater county fair has lost their stars. I hate
You know what's something I didn't do all the side quests in now I think about it? Far Cry 3, because they were fucking boring.
Yeah, well, in games like that, it's a bit different. Like, because they're just like the same activities repeated over and over. I meant more in games where the side missions are actual different content.
Oh. Like, one of the only side missions I actually bothered doing was one you had to like win a bunch of like a poker, because I just like did the all in over and over so the other guys would fold, and I just repeated that for like 5 minutes until I won all the money. Should do is poker in Red Dead 2, right?
Yes, Joseph.
Should do that again, that was fun in Red Dead 2. Especially when Sham ran out of money and we all laughed at him for being a scrub.
I don't know how he always has like no money on that game when the only times he plays it is because he's like selling shit with one of us. So
Hopefully he just spends his money on stupid shit like in GTA.
But I don't know what he's got to spend his money on in Red Dead. It's not like he can blow it all on F1 cars and shit like he does all the time on GTA.
I still hate.
He's still got the same bloody scrawny ass like horse. Horsey. So it's not like he's buying expensive horses.
Care to tell us where you have been?
Still hate how like we've told Sham what to do if he wants to make money, and yet he still spends the million he gets every month on stupid shit he never uses.
That is odd. Rodrigo is usually
like that.
Yeah, because in order to make money, he'd have to actually spend less time playing FIFA, and that's just not possible.
You know what he actually fucking bought, which is one of the most expensive things in the game at the time?
I thought we intended to strike now.
The fucking arcade, where the point of buying the arcade is to do the casino heist, which he never fucking bothered setting up, because it's work.
In Roma. Erode the Borgia's influence.
So he spent like 5 million to not do heists.
I want to begin right now. Volpe, bring Claudia.
He probably thought that the arcade makes him passive money because he didn't bother to ask or look into it.
Oh yeah, it does, but you've got to buy a shitload of arcade machines, and they're all really fucking expensive. I think like I spent like 2 million on arcade machines and I ain't even broke even yet.
Borgia rob everything from the people to maintain power.
What do you intend to do?
We will recruit him to our cause.
You cannot be serious.
To win this war, Machiavelli, we need loyal soldiers. By recruiting enemies of the state, we arm those who have been disarmed by the Borgia.
Is this the revolution, the whatever of Roma has begun, brother?
The liberation of Roma has begun.
So that is what this is.
It's just a passive thing that way you'll like recruit people as you find them, but Ezio will always fucking say, the liberation of Roma has begun.
Assassin! The liberation of Roma has begun. If you choose to flee, do so now. But if you choose to fight,
the liberation of Rome has begun.
I am tired of hiding in the shadows. I will join you.
Then seek
You know what's fucking annoying?
What?
Got an email from Game telling them that they're dispatching my console on the 16th of September. It's now the 18th, and it was meant to come yesterday. So I messaged like their chat room this morning, like, where the fuck's it at? Is it showing up today? And then the cheeky fucker's like, no, it's not being dispatched until the 24th of September. It's like, why the fuck do you email me telling me it was dispatched on the 16th then, you dicks?
The liberation of Roma has begun, little girl.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
You have my thanks and my respect. Allow me to serve you.
God damn it, the paint is so cute. I know what you're thinking. I'm gonna do side shit when it's like in the area I'm going to for the main quest, like I do with a viewpoint synchronized whatever's. Why is there now a red bar under Ezio's health?
That's the... You can call assassins to help you.
Oh, cool. How?
When you've got like enemies in your sights, it's like L1, I think. The more you recruit, I think the more you can have like 3 or 5 slots or something.
I thought that said Chateau.
Jesus.
Fucking hell, Ezio can jump accurately. Should have bothered replaying Infamous Second Son because I got the good ending the first time and I just never bothered going back.
Alright.
It's a very like starter game for consoles. It's like very early.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it literally did come out with the launch of the PS4, didn't it? So it's got nothing on Infamous 1 and 2. It's just like, it's alright, the game.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing necessarily like bad about it, but it's just like the most average thing. It like doesn't stand out in any way, other than the fact that it like looked pretty when it came out, because it was all about just showing off like the particle effects and shit on PS4.
It's like the kind of game that like a month after it comes out, it's in the discount bin in game stores permanently.
Yeah. I'm surprised and a little upset actually that we've never gotten a Infamous 1 and 2 remaster.
Who did this?
That monster, malfatto!
Did you
I
see him?
think this is another one of those missions where you assassinate one of the multiplayer characters.
Oh shit, cool. You know what's I can't remember what console this is on, but I remember like hearing about like this really weird game where like from like the cover and out the back it was about like a giant monster girl in a bikini destroying a city. But when you actually play the game, you're in a helicopter taking pictures of the giant monster girl destroying the city. So it's pretty obviously made to be someone's wank material.
Nice. Might look it up.
If I remember rightly, it was probably like a PlayStation and like a PS2 game or something, because like, you know, there's no way that weird Japan shit's going on Xbox. Microsoft ain't touching that shit. Is that the girl?
Yeah. I think so.
Requiescat in pace.
When you get like all 3 slots of it filled, you can get like an ability where you can hold down the button if you've got all 3 slots ready, and they just rain down like arrows like in your surrounding area, and it just kills every guard in sight.
Oh, she's got a little health bar on her head, that's nice.
Yeah, they can die, but obviously the more you recruit, the less of a worry that is when they do die. And if you keep them alive, you can like send them on missions to get XP, and they can level up to like a master assassin. They'll have like fancier clothes, more health, shit like that.
I don't know why, but like I like the idea of Ezio being like the assassin's like stubborn mum, making all like his assassin clones, like packing the lunches and ironing the robes. It's like, no, you're getting a peanut butter sandwich and you're gonna like it, you ungrateful little shit.
You're not allowed to send peanut butter sandwiches into schools.
Oh, what?
You're not allowed to have peanut butter in schools. Get told off if you do.
Oh, what?
Because of nut allergies.
Who has nut allergies?
Anyone in schools, you're not allowed to have peanut butter in schools.
Since fucking when?
Since, I mean, that was a rule when we were in school. You weren't meant to have peanut butter.
I mean, I never bought sandwiches with me, so I won't fucking know.
Well, there you go.
I just ate bacon sandwiches when I didn't spend all the lunch money on Monster. You know, that's actually how I would like stay skinny in like high school. As soon as I started getting fat, I'd just stop spending money on lunch and spend it on Monster instead until I lost weight. What, it worked?
Not healthy though, is it?
Oh yeah, that's why I fucking stopped.
They say I will go on the next one.
Why do you think I'm
Like-
so obsessed with running every night? Because I can't just starve myself anymore because it's
Becky
not
and all
healthy.
that. Whenever Becky thought she was fat, even though she was literally a fucking twig, she'd just not eat properly for like a month thinking, oh, that's fine. Like, it loses you weight, but it's not fucking healthy. It's like damaging her body, but as long as she looked skinnier, that's all that mattered.
How did she think she was fat? She weighed roughly the same as one of my legs.
She's got that. I think she had that like mental health thing that like Lily's got, where she'll always think she's ugly, which is like the most pain in the ass thing to deal with.
Everybody hates me syndrome. Everybody's against me syndrome.
Yeah,
so.
I can't remember what it's called, but like even if she looked like a supermodel, if you've got that, it's like, and you look in the mirror, you'll still only pick up on like the imperfection.
To be honest, it's kind of why I like being a dude and not having that shit, because whenever I get drunk and I see myself shirtless in a mirror, I'll spend like 5 minutes just flexing, looking at my arms.
Jesus.
Thinking, yeah, I'm fucking massive.
Down that street.
Good. You have some place to go for now.
My uncle.
Remember at one point I asked her how much she weighs and she said she weighed like 25 kilograms or something fucking ridiculous. Oh mate, is that Genghis Khan I'm about to assassinate?
$25 kilograms.
Why are you so hung up on 25 kilograms?
That seems really light in my head. I can't, but I don't know what it like converts to. 25 kilograms.
And for context, last time I checked I was like 60, 70 kilograms.
Is this Becky or Lily?
Becky.
Okay, I was gonna say. There's no way Lily is 25 kilograms. Pretty sure her boobs alone would weigh like 80. 25 kilograms is like 13 pounds. Like, that's nothing. 3 stone.
You ever wonder if, like, you were a woman and your boobs were too big, you could try getting, like, a breast pump and see if doing that regularly, like, reduces the size?
What
like how you can lose shitloads of weight if you just don't drink water. And I'm just saying, it's...
Any women with big boobs watch this stream, please don't follow that advice.
Hey,
I'm
that's...
not a medical expert.
Okay, you know, I'll Google this. Can breast pumps
Not
make your
healthy.
boobs small?
I'm not saying if it can or can't, I'm saying that's not a good idea, don't do it.
Why is it not a good idea?
The same way not eating for like a month isn't a good idea.
Well, boobs are made to produce milk.
Joe, stop.
It's the entire reason
they only
they
produce
exist.
milk when you're pregnant, you moron. A woman that's like, if you're not pregnant, the boobs don't produce milk. I can't just go up to Gio and milk her.
I don't know, I've never had boobs.
Jesus Christ, Joe. They don't gain, like, that ability, I don't know what to call it, until you get pregnant. Because what use would it be?
Oh god, imagine how big Lily's boobs will be if she is pregnant. Christ. She need one of them fucking old people walkers to like hang her boobs over. So I'm pretty sure if Lily lost weight, she'd probably lose boob too. I remember hearing like the majority of like your boob is like fat, like chest fat. You know what's weird? The law about Argonians' boobs in the Elder Scrolls is very inconsistent.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes like they can like make milk, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they can, but not like normal milk. It's weird. There are multiple diagrams of the different kinds of law-specific Argonian boobs.
Why are you well versed on the law?
Because I saw a video about it and thought, man, okay, I need to know what this is talking about. I need to know the context to this.
You've been watching lusty Argonian-made 3D like animation porn.
No, this is on YouTube that talk about Argonian boobs in the Skyrim lore.
Yeah, they talk about it in the porn parodies too.
No, because the porn parodies aren't lore accurate. You should know this. You've seen enough
Oh,
from
so
the
you've
Marvel
been
ones.
watching them then?
Well, I assume they're not. A very few porn parodies.
No. You were very quick to say that then.
Yeah, because they never are. They never are lore accurate.
That only comes from
Super
experience.
Hornio Bros isn't like accurate to the
Only
Super
comes
Mario lore.
from experience.
Hey, you're the one who knows that exists.
I've never heard of that in my life.
No, the Argonian maid thing. You're the one who brought that up.
You've been watching it and you've been talking to me about it.
I ain't been watching it. You've been watching it because you know it exists.
You're only saying this because you're on the stream.
Well, they don't know what we're talking about on the stream. I'm just talking to myself to them.
No, I've got my audio shared.
Why?
So that I can defend myself when you do this.
So are you actually watching the stream then? Because you can hear both of us. Oh my god, he has a metal hand. And there's a little hook in the middle.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
little
what he
point.
assassinates people with in the multiplayer in his animations.
Oh, cool.
Call the assassin to back you up. I'm gonna grab my food while you do the tutorial on how to send them on missions. Oh, Joe, you're so lusty. The liberation of Roma has begun.
Oh. No, I wasn't. You know what I wasn't expecting?
This like assassin recruit mission contract like mechanic.
Being able to send assassins to London and Cologne, Germany.
I won't survive the day out here. Can you help me? I would gladly fight for you.
The Assassins are a worldwide network. Why didn't you expect it, buddy?
No, I'm just expecting to, like, you know, liberate Rome, brother. Not, you know, kill beggars in London like I just sent my assassins to do.
Send them to kill beggars.
Yeah, because they
How does that
inform the
benefit
Templar.
the assassins? Oh, I was going to say. What is that like? What is that gaining? But fair enough.
That was something that randomly popped into my head when I read Cologne, Germany.
What?
Remember?
Aftershave?
No, it's weirder than that. There was this podcast I like, and they were talking about this weird Netflix documentary called Chasing Cameron about, like, fuckboys on, like, Instagram who have, like, these weird, like, show things where they like rent out like a concert hall and just take pictures with a bunch of preteen girls, and like they're getting paid for this. There's also like they're trying to find out like who's exploiting who. Is it the old guy who's organising all of this and making shitloads of money? Is it the fuck boys who like aren't grateful at all and think they can do it despite being fucking morons? Like, and one of them refers to Cologne, Germany as colon Germany. You know, this isn't a nice place, it's Cologne, Germany. Like, how can you be so... how can you breathe, you fucking moron? Like, if you were not attractive, you would be sucking dick for $1.
Joe, considering most people in the world haven't heard of Cologne, Germany, I'm willing to give him
There's a
more
G,
slack.
how did he pronounce it, colon? There's a G.
Silent letters. I'm willing to give him more slack than you saying, wait, Rome's in Italy?
Okay, when I see a letter, I assume the letter isn't fucking silent.
What, do you say pneumonia when you see pneumonia?
So if I read pneumonia for the first time, I probably would. But I heard pneumonia before I read it.
What, when you're looking up the Dark Ages and you see the word knight, do you think, oh, knight?
No, because I was taught about knights when I was like 3 in primary school.
You were taught about Rome being in Italy too, probably.
Oh, I wasn't fucking paying attention to that because I was interested in the knights.
The knights?
Yeah. The Canute Klux Klan.
It's Clue, though. Clue.
Whatever. Fucking Professor Plum did it, whatever the fuck.
What?
Cluedo. I'll beat you to death with a candlestick.
So, Joe, if you had free reign over the AC franchise, what historical period would you like to have a game set in?
Trying to think of any of like the ones I know of that hasn't been set in. Was Syndicate, was that when Jack the Ripper was about? Because I think like recruiting him to kill Templar women would be interesting.
Yeah, that was during that time, the Industrial Revolution in London. There's actually a DLC called Jack the Ripper, and I think he used to be an assassin, or something. They like tie it into the law. It's weird.
Well, ain't been done yet. Maybe, has there been an Assassin's Creed set in England when France invaded, so you could have, like, the French king who invaded be a Templar?
No, the closest to that would be Valhalla. And that was, I think, less than 100 years, actually, before that happened. Because that was 1066, and I think Valhalla's set in, like, the late 900s or something. Or the early 900s.
Alright, you can have the War of the Roses, have one side be the Templar and the other the Assassins.
It's you. Come here. It's you. Over here.
What the fuck is it?
I always wanted one that was in, like, feudal Japan. With, like, the samurai and stuff, but then Ghost of Tsushima got made, and it's pretty much what that would be. and I don't think they could do it better than Ghost of Tsushima. So.
Ezio. Leonardo. I knew you were behind the break-in at San
God, Leonardo's forgot to shave for a minute.
Come here. Forgive me. The Borgia have commandeered my services. Actually, they would have killed me had I refused.
What do they want?
War machines. I have constructed weapons for all the Borgia guards and other terrible monstrosities besides. They are very well designed, Ezio. Here, the names of the Templars overseeing their construction. Cesare intends to supply his army.
I think the three biggest rumours at the minute about whatever the next AC is, there was like rumours of it being Japan, there were rumours of it being in India at some point in history, and I think the most recent rumour is that it would be in like southern Africa or something, when like the British went to war with like the native African people, something like that.
Then Rodrigo took it.
Has there ever been one set in World War One?
No, there was there's a side mission in Unity, which is the one in France, where it like flashes forward. It's like an animus glitch, and you play the mission like you have to climb the Eiffel Tower during occupied France during the Second World War. And then I think there's some missions in Syndicate as well, where you play in London during the Second World War as like a descendant of one of the twins from Syndicate. But they've never never done a full game during one. Probably because there'd be too many guns, I'd imagine. But,
yeah. I'm gonna say like World War One would make sense because of all like the bureaucracy bullshit that basically started the war. You could have like all like the Templars or the Assassins being in all different countries and that fucking everything up.
Yeah.
So why did Leonardo draw on a? Oh, wait, what? Why does
you're like meeting like discreetly? So he's like marked benches around the city for you to like meet him at. Oh, there you go. There's your climb leap.
I must return to.
Yeah, I need my special metal hand. And I'll put you one of poor Ezio's fingers. Fucking hell, that's fast, Leonardo.
I can kill double the guards.
Like, doesn't even react to that. Like, oh, Ezio. That little sitcom music plays.
I would imagine the other reason they've not done one in the war is because they've always like tried to make the Templars sort of morally grey, not like outright evil. Or at least recently they have, because they had like the game Rogue where you play as the Templar, and Haytham from Assassin's Creed 3 is meant to be like somebody where you can sort of go like, actually yeah, he's kind of got a point. But doing a game in the World War and aligning the Templars with the Nazis is pretty like, you know, there's no grey area there. It's like, okay, they're evil.
I mean, that probably why World War One would work better, because World War One is a weird mousetrap alliance bullshit.
Yeah, but it's still pretty like, you know, there's still a pretty clear cut. Like, one side here is trying to do bad shit, and the other side is trying to stop them.
What the fuck?
It's just that on steroids. What?
This? I didn't know this would happen. What? I didn't know this happened. What is this? Oh, we'll skip it.
These are the dens that you've cleared out, like the towers that you've burned down.
You know what would never actually be made but would make sense?
Hmm?
One, like an Assassin's Creed set in Vietnam, where the Vietnamese pig farmers are assassins because they're all about like guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, I doubt that would ever be made, because there's no way America would like to have a game that basically admits they were wrong. Like, they wouldn't want to sell that shit in America if you're playing as the Vietnamese.
Yeah, well, like Black Ops 1, you get to Vietnam and they just like They iron over all of the bad shit America did.
Yeah, I mean, America being there in the first place was kind of bad in itself. Like, I don't think America were the good guys in that war, but they like to pretend that they were. That's why I kind of like Punisher Born, like the first arc. And
yeah, it's psychopath.
Yeah, but the narrator, the like, you know, optimistic fella, is just constantly narrating about fucked up shit America does, and it's like, this isn't the America that he wants to fight for and shit like that. I also like the black guy Angel, because when he tries to like preach all his optimism to the Angel, he's just like, yeah, you're talking about going home and stuff. It's like, all I've got to go home to is a violent ghetto. Like, your version of America is this American dream, but the real version of America is the one that called me nigger for hundreds of years.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like, damn, Angel, you tell him. I also realised I just said that on stream.
Yeah, nice one.
I was quoting, not like saying it. It was literally like, that's what he says in the book, YouTube, so please don't send like the government after me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll just take down the video. Stream, whatever.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're that deep in the video, there's no way they're gonna hear this.
I mean, it'll take them a fucking while anyway. Took like fucking 2 years for my 30-second videos to start getting taken down. There wasn't even like visual stuff in them, it was just black.
Quick, if you call me like an arsehole for saying it, it'll cover your back.
Ah, you fucking racist. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's because now
I support
in like
George
years,
Floyd even though he was on a shitload of drugs and threatened pregnant women.
Yeah, now in like 10 years when you get really big, it'll be fine, because when the cancel culture people discover this, they'll be like, oh, he called the guy out for saying the N-word, so...
I always kneel on the corpses of black people to show solidarity.
What the fuck?
You know, like I kneel during the American national anthem, like the cops kneeled on George Floyd's neck.
Alright, you're getting a bit dodgy now.
I thought that was the point. You reenact what happened to George Floyd so people don't forget, like 9/11.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. People aren't going around flying planes into more buildings as like a symbol, like, this is why we remember 9/11. Like,
Well, we don't need to, because we've got the Never Forgetty 9/11 spaghetti shirt. That's what reminds us of 9/11. I want to get one of them, but they're really expensive.
We all know that we shouldn't even have any of that, because we should have had Mark Wahlberg on that plane so that things...
Yeah, he should have stopped 9/11. God, Mark Wahlberg's so fucking crazy.
Just call the Assassins on that group, and it'll distract the rest of the guards while you kill the dude.
Let's show him some Borgia hospitality, boys! Come on, you lazy cock! We've an assassin to roll!
Oh shit, I need to take out the big guys, man. Kick my guy's ass. God damn, son of a bitch. There we go, Daddy Ezio's got your back. Oh, stop bullying the new guy I didn't bother customising yet, you piece of shit. I'll tell the recruits to fuck off when the health's low.
No, I don't think they leave until the group's killed.
More guards keep showing up! I want to hit the asshole on the horse, not the civilians.
Just shoot him! Why you bother chasing him around trying to hit him with your bloody mace or whatever?
It's a warhammer.
You've got a gun!
Just been promoted to Civatore. Anyway, what were we saying about you being racist? And, you know, like, saying only black women should be allowed abortions because you don't want their black babies to survive?
You're not meant to bring it back up again, bro.
I just want people to know that I support black women in making as many single family households as they want.
Man, you're bad.
If you want to raise a child without its father in its life, you go, girl. Secure the bag. Fucking pussy power.
You did a good job on that tower, eh?
Yeah, listen, like how you did a good job. Fuck. Why's it always in the shoulder? Like you did a good job being racist. Saying, you know.
I try.
Saying, fucking. Trying to think of more racist shit to say. Saying that. Fuck. Saying we should put black people in concentration camps like we did Jews. What's wrong with you? I mean, like the Germans did Jews, sorry. What's wrong with you?
Like we did Jews. Did you just admit to being a Nazi?
Okay, I'm not German. I wasn't alive during World War II. I wasn't cryogenically frozen. Shut up. My real name isn't Hans. It's not. Shut up.
I mean, Hitler was apparently into the occult. Maybe you're like some kind of Nazi demon.
Listen, okay. Hitler didn't sell his soul to me, so I would help him. Okay? I don't want Hitler's soul. I've got enough souls. I'm full of souls.
Wait, what? So you are a demon?
Yeah, but I'm like a cool demon.
A cool demon.
Like people like if like you give me your soul, I'll give you like a really tasty donut.
Ooh.
Or like.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Or like a flute, and when you play it, money falls out of people's pockets. Or like a helmet that makes you really smart but gives you brain tumours.
That one doesn't sound as nice as the donut.
Well, yeah, obviously people get more donuts than the intelligence brain tumour helmet. I mean, like, you know, I've kind of like, you know, stopped doing the stuff that has ironic bad side effects because that's not really good for repeat business. Like, you know, like people, like, why do you think so many serial killers exist? They come to me, give me their soul for a donut. Like, oh, how can I get another soul? Then I'll just kill somebody. And then they kill them, bring the corpse to me. I slurp up the soul with a straw. Just stick a little straw in the ear and just then give them a donut. Obviously, the Grim Reaper isn't a big fan of this. He's got a pretty strong union, so I have to do some, you know, like bureaucracy bullshit to get away with it.
You really thought this story through.
I also have to type like 50% of what I make to fucking Beelzebub because he's a right tight ass. Although I give him all like I'll just give him like the mongoloid souls. He doesn't know. He's pretty stupid.
Does Malbolgia get a cut?
Oh no, that's a little above my head. I'm just a grunt. I'm not involved in the internal hell affairs. Yeah, it's all the politicians. They know about all like the big demons. Not
Are
me.
you like a PG version of the Violator?
Yeah, pretty much.
Except you also violate actual children. I've seen that.
Hey! Not children, pre-teens. There's a difference.
Whoa!
I have standards.
On that note, I'm going to take my plate down. Good God.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Grazie. Mille grazie, amico. You fight well, and for the right reasons, it seems. Could you use another blade by your side?
I was eyeing the chicken.
Have you been drinking?
You hurt someone.
We must all work toward his apprehension.
You stop already. Is it too much to ask? Is it?
Consiglio Rionale reminds visiting pellegrini to walk with an eye open for all
Ah.
Did you leave your mic on?
Maybe.
Do you have a fan in the background?
Maybe.
Okay, that's it. Okay, you ain't getting the donut, the really tasty donut for your soul. Okay, all you can buy off me now is a potion that makes your dick bigger every month. Until your dick eventually gets too big and has to be surgically removed because it's taking blood away from your brain. If you bring me another soul, I can bring you a magic pair of scissors that will let you chop part of your dick off and then attach the tip to the stump. But that'll take a lot of souls.
Slow down, you're giving me an erection.
That's a very expensive artifact. You'll need to give me the souls of like maybe like your firstborn and probably their grandchildren.
Joe, my boner can't get much bigger.
I mean, I can for your soul I can give you something to make your boner smaller.
Jesus.
It's a picture of your mum being fucked.
That would only get it bigger.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't need to take your fucking soul because you don't have one. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
If you're interested, I can give you some glasses, and when you put them on, it makes Georgia look like your mother.
Is yours if you would have me.
Stop.
What do you mean, stop? This is great improv. I'm on a fucking roll here.
The world itself is unchanging. We must change to understand it. Its secret will only be revealed.
I'm just skimming through the second Punisher Max book, like Omnibus, and I completely forgot. You know, I told you about that Barracuda guy.
Yeah.
I forgot that he's got gold teeth, and he's got like, he's like etched into his gold teeth the words "fuck you."
But why are such complicated numbers required? Perhaps to disguise a myriad of contradictions. You must question bad logic. It is why we live.
I love how like Punisher Max is like simultaneously really serious but also really ridiculous and funny.
I mean, most of it's not ridiculous. It's just whenever Barracuda's involved, it most certainly is.
I mean, I was thinking more about like the Black Irish guy complaining about how much FedEx is charging him to send body parts the next day.
Oh yeah, but compare that to the Russian with tits, and it's night and day.
Wearing flowery fucking dresses. Oh god, the Russian with tits is so fucking stupid. fucking love Punisher just punching a polar bear. Remember telling you this, but in like the Punisher game, they took like that panel in like a newspaper, and like the headline was "Punisher hates animals." It's a pretty sweet gig, yeah. I can just let all the underlings do the work. It still needs to get more interns. I was trying to do like the arrow rain thing, but it looks like me fucking that up was actually a good thing. Oh, somebody's been promoted. I also like how I get to choose like upgrades and shit for all my little like assassin apprentices, because RPG elements make my nipples hard.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, they just fucking shivved one of the armoured guards in the neck.
Your death was necessary.
Oh, she wasn't fucking about. They're the fucking pigeon coops. I've got to upgrade my boys.
Are they not the white, like, Assassin's logos? Yeah, they are.
Oh, I thought that was the Assassin Towers, is it?
No.
Trying to figure out where the hell the pigeon coops are meant to be here.
I told you, it's the white assassin symbols.
So it's the Assassin Tower thing here, right in front of me.
What?
In the...
No, the ones that's in the diamond, it says pigeon coop.
Oh, shit, I was looking at the weird... Is that octagons, is it? It's like a circle but made out of straight bits.
Depends how many sides it's got.
Okay, pigeon coops. That's the nearest one.
To your right, like, there's one right next to you.
Pigeon poops. Pigeon coops are full of pigeon poops.
Jesus.
Would you bang a succubus?
No, because I'm probably going to die.
I mean, it might be like the best sex ever. No, you'll die instantly. You'll keep having constant sex until you die, which is probably the best way to go.
I don't want to die.
If you got like cancer, would you fuck a succubus?
Why would a succubus want me if I'm cancerous?
Don't know, maybe they're stupid. Assault to beggar was successful.
Depends if it's terminal. Assault to beggar.
Yeah, I want them to survive. I've noticed this is called Brotherhood, but there are women in my Brotherhood.
You a sexist or something?
Well, it's not a fucking Brotherhood if women are here. But it's a... What's the fancy word? It's a sibling hood.
You sound like some kind of sexist.
What, for a... if me and my sister are in a gang, it won't be a fucking brotherhood, will it? Because my sister isn't a brother.
Also, definition of a brotherhood: an association or community of people linked by a common interest, religion or trade. Doesn't say it has to just be men.
Okay, well, given it the brother thing, I kind of assumed.
Fucked.
Hey, you're the racist one. Saying,
Yeah, I am.
Saying
But
if
at
you were
least
there,
I
you would have
know
killed
what a
George
brotherhood
Floyd
is.
faster.
But at least I know what a brotherhood is.
Let's, Oh shit, London's gone. Fuck.
Yeah, it like rotates. Constantinople. That's where you're going to be in the next game.
Friend and enemy. Sort of diplomats. Okay, I think these might be a little bit too hard.
Yeah, you can send multiple on one mission, but they're not really going to have a high success rate until they're higher level. And the more you send on one mission, the less XP they'll get because it's shared.
Steal a kiss? What? Oh. Apparently the guy's wife is a lesbian. I'm surprised Ezio isn't going around stealing crit kisses from people's wives. Yes, go pigeon. Poo on many Templars. You know, I'll probably save that until I got more. Until they're all back from the mission I sent them on. Sorry about that. You know something that I'm pretty sure will go fucking terribly just because of like how different our personalities are.
Oh yeah?
That like I think it's like that weird like improv exercise where like we have to like improvise like a story where like one of us says something and the other guy builds on it. But I'm pretty sure we would go in two very different directions and it would constantly be like flip-flopping.
Probably.
To be the best people to assault are monks, because what are they going to do? Tell God? See? Where the fuck are you going? I heard you. Yeah, go and tell God. Oh, you want to fight, mate? Oh. Wait, did he just parkour away?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I can make that. Close enough. You know what wouldn't surprise me?
What?
If Ezio banged one of the female assassins he's recruited.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason he'd recruit female assassins, is just for more sex. Because Ezio's a dirty dog. Like you. Because, you know, you almost had a freeway with one of your workers. Co-workers.
Wait, why am I getting fuck you'd?
I just like bringing that up because it's funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's funny about it?
I just like bringing it up because it gets you in trouble with Georgia.
She's not here.
Fair enough. Anyway, the point is, YouTube, my friend Venom Hush, or Mr. Lombo, whatever the fuck he calls himself, is a dirty dog.
I wasn't dating her at the time.
Oh, so having a freeway is fine if you're not dating the bitch.
No, if I'm not dating, and I wasn't dating Georgia at the time, so it doesn't matter.
Is this the pregnant one who doesn't know condoms exist? Because I always think it is, but I'm pretty sure
I
it's not.
always tell you every single time. It's not.
Didn't you live with a pregnant bitch who can't keep her legs shut?
Again, I tell you that every single time too.
I just remembered your neighbour with Alzheimer's who keeps breaking shit in your garden.
What?
Your neighbour who's got Alzheimer's, you have to lock the front door so she doesn't come in and start breaking shit.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
What's he like? Dementia Dave or something?
Yeah, Dementia Dave.
Didn't he like rip a big wall down in the back garden?
Yeah, we were getting a new fence installed. We told him don't touch the fence because we're paying somebody to sort it out. He says fine. The next day I hear this massive banging, go downstairs, he's ripped half the fence out of the floor. My stepdad has to run down and start like almost shouting at him just to get him to stop what he's bloody doing.
Dementia Dave.
It's ridiculous. You have a conversation with him that's 5 minutes long and you'll cover the same topic at least twice. Because he'll bring it up at the start, forget he said it, and then he'll bring it up again at the end.
How is his memory that fucked?
That's what dementia is, isn't it?
Yeah, but how is he still functioning if he can't remember 5 minutes?
Because him and his wife refuse to, like, get care or whatever, because they're that old that they're like, oh, care, like, we don't need care, like, you know, they look down on it.
What? How does, like, if he's on at the toilet for longer than 5 minutes, does he forget where he is and just get up without wiping his ass?
I don't know, I don't live with him.
That must be hell living with Dementia Dave.
Yep, probably. It's hell having him as a neighbour sometimes, so I can only imagine.
Fucking Dementia Dave. wish my neighbours were as funny as yours. I've just got an alcoholic one.
It wouldn't be funny for you if he was your neighbour, though, I imagine, because you'd be doing this stuff for your mum, and then he'd be coming along, like, ripping it up and doing it wrong, and then your mum would moan at you for letting it happen, and it'd just be this endless cycle.
Fair enough.
Pain in the ass. You can't like scold him because he's old, and it's like, yeah, it's bad. And it's not like it's his fault, really. It's just like, what the fuck do you do?
Dementia dickhead. Why did you just vibrate really fast on the spot?
I was shaking my milkshake and moaning at the same time. Because it was making me
Why?
vibrate. It's fun.
You fucking weirdo.
Want me to do it again? Mm. Oh yeah. Sending him to fucking London.
Die.
Did you say I, or did you just tell me to die?
I said I.
You're a pirate now, are ya?
Yeah.
Sailing the high seas, looking through that booty.
Oh, listen, I ain't sailing the high seas, I'm sailing my seas, because I'm from fucking England, we own the seas.
I wish we still had money called doubloons. It's fun saying
Yeah,
doubloons.
doubloons.
It's fun to say. Doubloons. Spanish doubloons.
Doubloons. Here's your fucking doubloons, you waster.
Fuck.
What was that?
I had a little moment.
Do you have fucking Tourette's?
I don't know.
You fucking weirdo.
Sometimes I oink when I'm laughing.
Why? What's wrong with you?
Take this, you son of a bitch!
What? Take what?
I farted. When I said that.
The only person taking your fart is you!
I tried to make it louder, but I couldn't get my face close enough to my arse without smelling it.
I don't move my face close to my arse, I just lift my arse cheek up so it's not like hampered by the chair.
Yeah,
I just lean to one side.
Then you'd have had no chance of hearing it. I had to like get close to my arse to try and catch the noise.
Because you got weak little Jessie farts.
Hey, sometimes I have big ones. Also, I don't. Most of your farts are silent. They just reek.
Yeah, my farts like the SAS. You know, we were coming back from Shang-Chi.
Right.
I farted about 8 times in the car and nobody noticed because of the music.
Could you stop farting in my car? It's still got the new car smell and you're going to degrade it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it even more now.
Well, you won't be getting in my car then.
Your car's going to smell like Desmond by the end of the year.
It's not going to smell like anything because you're not going to be in it. Why doesn't Desmond take his bloody bag off when he's sat in that chair?
Don't know, it's a stinky bag as well. You know, like all the other guys have got different clothes on. You think Desmond would have brought some spares? this new? No, it just says inbox. It just doesn't go away. So it would be nice if it would tell me where the new things are.
I think it was new. I think it's just Lucy sending another fucking schedule. Is that not the same? Not a different one from what the...
No, this is 25, the schedule is 24.
Oh, so it's just them talking about pasta.
Yeah. Just snooping in everybody's emails.
Did you just fart?
No, that's my creaky chair.
I was gonna say, that's a fucking... That's a Jesse fart, if I've ever heard one.
I'm not reading the fucking emails about pasta and not having any fucking euros on you and whatever the fuck. Let's get back in the anus.
Set to go.
She's still hot.
Just not at all.
What?
Just not at all.
Fucking what? You're not at all.
I'm not claiming I am.
You're not at all, cunt.
What?
That's right. You heard. You know who you are.
I don't know what's going on.
Something my sister does. She'll say something insulting. I won't hear. I'll go, what? She go, you heard? Like, no, I fucking didn't. That's why I said what? Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up here.
I can't remember this either. Fuck. Maybe I think.
Okay, it don't matter. There's a story mission here, but I'll just do that.
No, but.
Alright, it don't matter. I ain't gonna 100% this anyway. It takes too long and I can't be arsed.
No, but.
I ain't gonna get all the fucking flags.
No, but. No, but. No, but.
No, but. Right, where's my little assassin meter? Go, oh, they're all working.
Oh, you have to like. I think there's like a. There's like a. You can buy the aqueduct nearby to like repair it, and then I think it creates a passage for you to get up to the viewpoint from it.
Ah, cool. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of this pistol. Oh, nice of the mercenaries to finally fucking join me.
Ah, Coli Albani.
Fucking machine gun? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, he was making all this hardcore shit before it was, you know, proper.
So is this like a machine gun, or like an assault rifle?
I think it's like a big old one that like mounts on the back of a carriage, if I remember.
Well, it's like the Maxim gun from Red Dead 2.
Yeah. I think.
Well, at least I know where I'm going now.
You must be ready to take it to safety should anything happen.
Shut the fuck up, John.
Hey man, I would never say anything to hurt you like that.
No, but you fought it, bitch.
I was looking at my phone.
No, you were looking at your phone and not paying attention to me playing the game. I'm playing for you.
I just had a brief look at the phone, man. Also, I thought you bought these games because you wanted to play them.
Well, I'm streaming it because you want to watch me play them.
Yeah, but you said I bought, like, instead of watching the game, I'm playing for you. Like, I thought you were playing it for yourself.
Well, I started the stream for you. I could just play it by myself without stream if I want to.
Yeah, so you're not playing it for me, are you? You're streaming it for me.
Okay, well, I'm streaming it for you, you rude git.
Hey, I'm not rude.
You're the one ignoring me.
I'm talking to you right now, buddy, old pal.
I'm about to say, if Ezio just ripped it off, that ain't going to destroy it much.
I don't want to alarm you, but you got spotted.
Yeah, I'm fucking aware. Cunt. How long do you think until my videos are going to be taken down? Because I say cunt a lot.
Never. I think YouTube knows you're too big of a sensation to be stopped.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the reverse is true. YouTube know I'm that small, so they don't really have to give a shit about what I'm doing. Like how, like, a German YouTube channel can get away with, like, torturing animals because, you know, nobody gives a fuck here. And nobody speaks German, so nobody pays it, so nobody knows.
Apparently you were supposed to go through that second checkpoint for some reason.
I mean, I don't know why I had to go through all the checkpoints. Those I'm out of the fucking area.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but I'm also just amazed that you somehow fucked it up.
Well, you know me, I'm basically like the ultimate game tester. God, look at these rude dicks firing at my horse. I don't like the horse controller, I'm always worried about crashing.
Don't worry, it's not Red Dead. You don't really crash into shit, you just sort of bounce off it.
I assume the Maxim gun isn't going to hit me or the horse, it constantly misses.
I think so. Lago di Nemi.
Didn't really think that through, did it? Was shooting him necessary, Ezio? Why are there explosive barrels in this fucking thing?
We don't know.
You're kind of bad for the horse then.
You're a terrible person.
Hey, the game told me to do it.
Yeah, and you agreed.
I mean, I've done a lot of stuff. Are the horses controlling themselves now? Oh my god, a horse just took out another horse. This thing's clunky as shit to aim. Oh, okay, the horses don't die when shooting. That's good. You know what I don't get about this thing from the Ricky Gervais show?
What?
How like I think it's like a Cambodian guy had his midget fighting league fight a lion, and multiple of the midgets were killed and injured, and Ricky Gervais was only concerned about the lion and acted like no one got hurt because the lion wasn't injured when like, multiple people are fucking dead.
I'm with Ricky on that.
Stay on the road.
You know, I keep randomly remembering. Carl, if he was a slug, saying, "I'll just throw myself into the salt pot." Also, it was like this Blue Peter invention. I remember like Ricky Gervais, remember the kids sending this in. It was a car, the seats had holes in them, and you'd shit in the car, and the shit would go into the engine and act as fuel. Why is no one shooting the big obvious red barrels on the front of this?
Because they're not cruel enough to do that. Like, unlike Finn and you.
What do you mean, not me? Finn's the one who started the red barrel bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, you've continued it.
Fucking Ezio just surfing. time I need to find the nearest bird coop. Okay, well I can't get to that fucking viewpoint.
Should be an architect somewhere along like the foot of the aqueduct that you can talk to. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, little hussy.
Little?
I really want to be able to run a donkey.
You know you've marked a tower, not a coop, right?
Shit. I really want to be able to run a donkey in Red Dead. They're really cute. So remember, really early into like Red Dead Online, I like a woman, I had a donkey with her. I had to take a picture of her and the donkey. Get off my horse, got the camera out. She gets on my horse. You're right.
What? What on about?
Telling that noise what you're taking your head off. Anyway, she gets on my horse and rides off. So like, ah, see you, chump. Rides off into the distance. The horse bucks her off, then kicks her to death.
I know, you've told me many times.
And so I just had to leave the poor donkey there. And I felt really bad.
You're awful, you are.
Well, I can't bring it with me.
Sure you can. You could have rode the donkey to the nearest town and
Donkeys
had your horse follow you.
donkeys can ride for about like 2 seconds a run. The stamina's really low.
Oh yeah, justify leaving it there however you feel you need.
Anyway, it'll be fine. It's a donkey.
It's dead. It's been mauled by a grizzly bear probably by now.
It would have fucking run when a grizzly bear showed up.
It's a donkey. It's not exactly known for its fucking speed. It can get
No,
outrun
it survived this long.
Well, it didn't. It survived because she took care of it.
I mean, donkeys in general have survived this long.
Yeah, because they've been domesticated. And not left near grizzly bears. Unlike what you've done.
Well, the bitch owner shouldn't have stole my horse and had it kick her to death.
Oh yeah, blame the owner, even though it's the donkey that's suffering. Unbelievable. Oh fuck.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that? Just fired.
Oh, I heard that one. That sounded fucking awful.
You know what's weird? Technically, I'm not Ezio. I'm Desmond controlling Ezio.
Desmond's not controlling Ezio, he's watching Ezio's life unfold.
Well, how can I be desynchronized for not doing shit than only half synchronized?
Because it's a video game. The Animus doesn't let him... If he controlled Ezio, that would mean that the Animus is letting him alter history.
Who are you that defends without cause?
One who believes in freedom. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Ezio.
Yes, I have a long name.
I have heard your name spoken at the Borgia court. But now I have proof that you truly exist.
Il Vaticano welcomes you. Yet, you are under attack by its guards.
You think me one of them? Truthfully, you would be right. Yesterday, I was a Templar.
And today?
The Templars wanted me to keep the findings of my experiments hidden. And that I cannot do.
The Borgia hunt for you and your friends.
My fellow scholars? The logic of such a purge escapes me. Fight Copernico! But we will discuss reasoning later.
Follow me.
Fuck, I'm trying to get a pear out of the bag.
Segui.
Hey, John.
Why you gotta eat a pear like that?
How long have you been transgender for?
Well, since I was born.
So you were mentally ill even as a baby?
Yeah. Don't just become transgender, you know, you're always transgender, you just don't get the ability to fully embrace it until you're older. Why can't you just eat a pear like a normal person? Why is it?
Oh, fucking eat, man.
Why do you eat like that? Why can't you eat normally? Why you got to like slip and slurp on it like it's a massive cock and you're a fucking like...
It's a juicy pear.
Safe here.
What of the other scholars?
How do I know I can trust you?
How do you know anything? Knowledge gathering is a dangerous enterprise. Easier to stay in place, learning nothing. isn't to risk in order to truly know.
All right. Enlighten me.
Take these letters to the scholars. They must be informed of the threat to their safety.
Who do you think will win in a fight? 3 kids or 3 midgets?
Midgets have got the experience, I would imagine.
I mean, are the midgets experienced in fighting or just experienced in being midgets?
Being older in general would assumably give you more experience.
I think it would depend on the size of the kid.
Depends on the size of the midget.
Right, a 12-year-old is technically still a kid, but they're going to be bigger than like a 3-foot midget.
You don't know that. Could get a big midget.
Well, I mean, what's the
Could get a
line
muscly
between midget and just a short guy?
Also, it doesn't matter on their size. If you got a muscly midget, they're going to overpower a 12-year-old.
Fair enough.
Fucking discriminating against midgets now in Joe's head. They can't be big or muscly.
Oh yeah, because I'm tall. I can't empathise with small people.
Sounds like
all
you're trying
the
to
manlets
justify
are below
your
me.
offence. Sounds like you're trying to justify being offensive.
Oh yeah, of course. I can get away with it at this size of my channel. Nobody gives a fuck.
Nope. Reporting you.
Fucking do it then. See what happens. Nothing.
Doing it. Well, what'll happen is you'll get the video taken down.
I'm a fucking construction worker, like catcalling women. Nobody cares when I do it, but when celebrities do it, they get cancelled.
Well, when you get thingamabobbied.
I ain't gonna get me too. People have threatened to do it to me. People have threatened to cancel me on Twitter and YouTube comments.
Can I speak? Is that possible? Just wondering.
Yeah. Go on.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Talk.
Sure.
Talk.
Oh, I keep speaking, interrupting me. What's wrong with you? Terrible. I'm fucking with you. I'll probably bugger off after whatever the next mission is, just because I'm really tired for some reason. So I'm probably just gonna like sleep early tonight.
Anyway, I've had multiple people threaten me in comments on YouTube videos to report me, to like get me cancelled on Twitter. Tell them, yeah, try and get Twitter to cancel the guy with 20 YouTube subscribers. See what happens. The answer is fucking nothing, because Twitter doesn't give a shit about me because I'm too small.
What?
Like, Twitter isn't going to bother cancelling me because they won't get any clout from it.
Why would Twitter... What? How have you gotten to this point? Who's brought up Twitter?
I've just brought out people trying to cancel me for me saying offensive stuff in comments on YouTube videos.
Yeah, but if... No. They wouldn't need to try and cancel you. If your video gets reported, it's likely going to get taken down. Especially because...
No, that's because of stuff I've said in YouTube comments, not on a video.
Right, well, why would you Twitter try and cancel you? Because you're not, like, a celebrity.
That's what I'm saying. People have threatened to, like, oh, I screenshot everything. Yeah, and? Twitter doesn't give a shit. I'm too small for them to care.
When has this happened to you?
Oh, fucking ages ago. I ain't been bothering to comment on offensive shit for a while. I'm only do it on Facebook when I'm shitting now. Something I do a lot is I like to start like an argument when I'm shitting in like the morning on Facebook. Then I'll see that they reply the next day and I just won't give a shit. Because it's been an entire fucking day.
You've said this many times before.
Fair enough. You know what, given you're tie-eyed, I'll see if there are any side quests nearby.
Tie-eyed?
Yeah, tired. But like more patronising. You sound like a child who can't talk properly.
I'm not the one that said it, you did.
Dude, fuck you, I'm talking to you like I'm using baby speak with you.
I've never heard someone say tie-eyed.
Dude, whatever, you big baby bitch. Poo butt ass.
Who but ass?
Yeah, Denzel Washington says it in Training Day.
Who but ass?
Yeah, when Ethan Hunt's like smoking, he gets him to like smoke weed and he calls him a poo
The
butt
cunt,
ass.
the main character from Mission Impossible.
No, Ethan Hawke, sorry. Let's Kate, John, shut the fuck up. I'm King Kong up in this piece.
At least I'm not a poo butt ass like you.
Thank you for
Fuck
coming
you.
to see me.
What troubles the courtesans?
Just
The
got
old
Uno
proprietor of
reverse
this
carded.
brothel, Madonna Solari, was a cheat and liar. Her ties to the church have been uncovered. Worse, several of those who work for us sleep with the enemy still.
I will find them.
Visit the girls I trust. They will help you.
So am I going to assassinate some hookers? Oh, I'm sorry, whores.
Poo butt ass.
Yes, whore, give me your information.
Ezio, I entertained Bavarese ambassadors last night. They must have poisoned me. How? We drank from the same cup. I don't remember what happened next. Come, we must find them.
Oh, a whore betrayed you. I'm so disgusted. I won't even put my penis in her when we find her.
Just gonna fill up my drink.
Avete qualche spiccio?
He was there.
What are you pointing at, Putana?
Wait, was it him? He looks familiar. But no matter. Come, I will find another.
I dreamt I was surrounded by sheep.
I tried to work for the maestro by Santos cheap.
Does this amuse you?
What are you doing, Cafona? Which godforsaken hole did you call out? You brainless idiot. Wherever it is. Go back, please. We understand each other.
You poisoned me. I remember his name. Giuseppe. Or is it John? Follow me.
fuck out my car. Go back to the valley. Rookie. Butt ass.
Eternal Roma will never tolerate the assassin's cowardly way. We must find this vile agent of Satan and burn the life from him.
Get him!
What is this?
Mannaggia!
Pezzi di merda! Why do they keep...
Grazie, Ezio. I am sure at least 2 of them were there last night.
Buona fortuna. And stay out of the wine, madame.